Welcome to Crew News. We will get you our company developing news. I'm AP Sundar. These are all the headlines. Our PPT operation team has created a new record in Paradip Port. Frequent breakdowns in the payloaders has been put to an end in APSEZL by an engine modification through our transport team. Our JSW IPP and JSW CPP team has got an appreciation certificate from our client Vedanta. Our JSW CPP electrical team has reduced the defect rectification time in Geho pipelines. Our C&I team in PPT Port has done all the required modification in SCADA without the support of OEM. And in sports news, our crew team has successfully won a match against the CMCT JSW. Let's see the news in details.
Our operation team has created a new record in Paradip Port's history at PPT Site. We all know well that our organization is executing works excellently at coal handling area of Paradip Port for more than 10 years. As continuation, the below listed achievements were done again through which our organization's goodwill and the details are given below. On 23rd March 2021, within 24 hours, around 1,34,500 metric ton coal has been loaded to MV Orion vessel, capesize, and made new achievement on port's history. The previous record was loading of 1,32,001 metric ton on 10/10/2018. Similarly, on 23rd of March 2021, within single shift, around 54,500 metric ton coal has been loaded, which broke the record of loading of 54,000 metric ton coal on 3rd August of 2020. Further, 1,36,294 metric ton coal has been loaded to Capesize MV Orion in 6,080 TPH within 22.25 hours, which is a new record in Paradip Port. Last record was loading 1,33,642 metric ton coal in 5,748 TPH on 24/4/2019. The above mentioned achievements had been made due to the perfect planning of operation team and through our resident managers' guidance and also through our maintenance team's perfect handling of system. Further, MV Orion vessel's captain has appreciated our PPT team for this achievement through an appreciation letter. Also, he said that perfect planning by ensuring the job safety and initiated the work within the given time only made this achievement possible. Further, our resident manager Mr. A. Ramesh and Mr. D. Mohan conveyed their appreciations to our team for this achievement. Continuous breakdown in payloader has been stopped through engine modification by our transport team at APSEZL Site. In our APSEZL Site, tipper loading is done with the help of heavy vehicle payloader. Many difficulties were faced in operating these machines as they were older than 10 years, due to which the reliability of payloader got damaged. And also tipper loading got delayed as we cannot provide the machines at proper time for tipper loading. To avoid breakdown of these machines, engine overhauling or changing of engine was required. Our team requested our client for the replacement of engine, but our client gave approval for engine overhauling. Based on client's approval, engine overhauling had been done and tracked the lifetime hour. Generally, a machine which has been overhauled should run for 5,000 hours, but these machines ran only for 2,000 hours and also it cost around 3 lakh per machine for engine overhauling. To put an end to this problem, our employees discussed with our higher officials and decided that by replacing the engine to all the vehicles, further with the help of our higher officials, they got approval from client to replace the engine in all the vehicles. Then our transport maintenance team started the work of replacing the engines. As the machines were of old model, replacing the engine was a difficult and challenging task and it took almost 1 month to replace the engine in a single vehicle. So, our maintenance team replaced the main parts of the engine such as engine mounting, radiator and hose connection appropriately to the engines and replaced the engines with the guidance of OEM service engineer. Initially, to replace the engine for one vehicle took 1 month duration, but then through proper planning and spare arrangement during the month of February 2021, engines of 3 vehicles got replaced successfully. Among these vehicles, 1 vehicle has been completed within a short period of 8 days. Further, with the help of our higher officials, Associate Regional Manager Mr. Ravi, Resident Managers Mr. Mahesh Kumar and Mr. Lakshmanan, 10 payloaders have been replaced with new engines on the spot. Through this, the reliability of machines has been increased and breakdowns has been avoided. The cost of engine overhauling for all the machines has been saved through this. In order to congratulate our team's effort, APSEZL Site Associate Manager, West Basin, Mr. Nirbhaya Dev Murari has sent an appreciation mail. Further, our higher officials, Associate Regional Manager Mr. Ravi, Resident Managers Mr. Mahesh Kumar and Mr. Lakshmanan wholeheartedly appreciated our team. Our team got certificate of appreciation from s.Vedanta at Jharsuguda IPP and Jharsuguda CPP sites. s.Vedanta is selecting the best employees and the best work every month. In order to encourage them, s.Vedanta give awards and appreciates them. In the same way, on behalf of Asset Optimization team, our organization's participation and asset optimization rules were explained to all teams to achieve the target. To fulfill the expectation of client, our employees worked hard in PM, CBM, RCA, condition appraisal, operation process optimization, PO, quality and mining cycle, innovation projects, contractor performance, skill development departments, and increased 25% of marks in February 21 than January 2021. Our engineer, Mr. Punyamurthy Sundar, who are very helpful in this achievement, were honored with Best Employee Award by our Vedanta IPP plant head, Mr. Ashwini Mittal, with a cup and a certificate. Further, our IPP site resident manager Mr. Ravi, Mr. Ilavarasan and mechanical manager conveyed their wishes and encouraged him. A new auger machine has been erected in our Jharsuguda CPP site. The machine is used to collect the sample coal and to know the quality of coal's CGV which is brought through the truck. Since usage of this machine is new and its repairs lead to deposit of coal in the truck itself. Hence, to solve this problem, our mechanical team identified the cause of the problem and rectified it. To rectify this, our foreman, Mr. R. Radhakrishnan, has given more participation and he was awarded with Best Performer Award for February 2021 by Vedanta CPP Plant Head, Mr. Manto Shinha and Maintenance Head, Mr. Prabhaharan. Further, our CPP Resident Manager, Mr. R. Ashok Kumar and Deputy Resident Manager, Mr. R. Saravanan conveyed their appreciations. Our electrical team has reduced the time of rectifying defects in Geho line at Jharsuguda CPP site. Everybody knows that the coal waste in thermal power station is sent to ash pond through pipes. It can be clogged sometimes by blockage or leakage in the pipes. The welding machine which is used to rectify these problems needs a maintenance box for electricity, and due to shortage of maintenance box more time was wasted. And also temporarily 200-meter cable was supposed to be fixed for the necessary electricity, due to which more wastage of time and manpower and also the reliability of Geho was questionable. To solve this problem, our electrical team decided to place a permanent electrical maintenance box. For this, they got the spare parts from the client and placed 700-meter cable and also fixed electrical maintenance box near the reservoir tank. As a result of this effort, rectification of Geho line was done with minimum time and manpower and also reduced the wastage of manpower and time. And also the reliability of Geho got assured. For doing this modification on right time, our assistant manager Mr. Dambarudar Sehul got certificate of appreciation from clients O&M manager AHP KPS Mr. Hani Shin. Our C&I team has done modification in SCADA without help of OEM at PPT site. In our PPT site, communication and SCADA problem was continued for more than 10 years. By knowing this, our SMIC head, Mr. V. Senthilnathan, insisted the Associate Regional Manager, Mr. Vijay Prakash, to rectify this defect. So, to solve this issue, they explained the problems occurring in communication and SCADA to the employees and got the solution from the employees itself. Through such solution, the SCADA system has been changed from Windows 7.0 to Windows 7.3 without the help of OEM, original equipment manufacturer. Defects of old SCADA Windows 7.0. It was a great difficult to get support in Windows XP. The specialities of new SCADA Windows 7.3. It works on Windows 7. Now, all the required communication is done through LAN, which reduces the time as well as expenses. All SCADA modification has been done like current, trend, etc. to improve the system in future easily. Expenses have been controlled and improved. Maintenance is easy. To appreciate this wonderful job, Resident Manager Mr. D. Mohan and SMIC Head Mr. V. Senthilnathan congratulated and highly appreciated our C&I team. Sports News. Crew Crackers team won by defeating the CMCT JSW. On 13th March of 2021, JSW organization conducted a cricket match in which three teams, namely JSW Giants, GTS Panthers and Crew Crackers participated. In this match, all three teams won in one match and were in same position. Then, based on run rate, GTS team was selected for finals. Other two teams met in semi-finals in which JSW got 23 runs and Crew got 24 runs, and the Crew team was selected for finals. In the final match held on 22nd of March 2021, Crew team won by 71 for 70 runs. Plant head Mr. Satish Babu gave the cup to the Crew team. Further, Mr. Mariappan, HR, who played in Crew team, scored 38 runs in 17 balls and was awarded as man of the match. Further, our resident manager, Mr. K.S. Manikandan, appreciated Crew Crackers team for winning the match.
These are all the latest development news from Crew News. Subscribe YouTube channel Crew Media. Thanks for watching.